Hey gang, today I'm going to talk a little bit about why network marketing and why you. But first, let me show you my new surfboard. Brand new, doesn't have wax on it yet. This was a gift. Check that out. That was a gift from some clients last night. Surprise. My very first surfboard, Super MLM Man colors and logo. That's pretty awesome, right? So it's going on. It's going to get wet for the first time this morning. And I don't know if you can see how big these waves are, but we're talking world-class 8 to 10 footers out there. That's what the Super MLM Man surfboard is going to be. The inaugural event's going to be right out there in about a half hour. Look at that. Look how big those are. This is actually the Trainee Beach where they send the newbies like me. We can't surf where the real people surf. We have to surf over here in the Trainee Beach where I guess it's okay to run into each other and fall off your board all the time, which is what I'm going to be doing. So anyway, I wanted to lay down some message about network marketing. I'm going to start bringing you some, at least weekly perspectives and tips on why network marketing. Why should the people in your life consider doing what you're doing? And why should you consider what you're doing? Why should you consider actually doing it? Well, I mean by that, well, 95% of us that say we're going to do it don't actually do it. What's up with that? So one of the things today's message that I just wanted to kind of hammer on, this is going to be a short one, is I want you to think about the opportunity. I want to put it in a perspective that can maybe have you value the opportunity for both you and for the people that you're presenting it to, where they see it in a light that makes the work worth it. Everything that I teach and coach people around network marketing that is mindset related focuses on the work being worth it. And because here's what I already know. You and I already know how to do the work. I know there's a lot of training on how to do the work and how to do the work better and develop your skill set. And I'm all for that. I teach people skills all the time. I coach people, practice, debrief, get better, improve your ratios, all of that. But even if you took the worst of the worst when it came to skills, if they would actually do the work and did it consistently, they'd be successful eventually. Maybe everybody except the bottom 5%. I think there's about 5% of people, maybe 3% of people. They do the work, but they're just highly dysfunctional when it comes to communication and being around people and attracting people and influencing people. And that's for a whole different subject. But the rest of us can do the work. I know we can do the work. I've proven it. If you've watched MLM Mindset, that 3-hour training program I have, one of the tricks that I play on people in there is, what if the company changed the compensation plan and gave you $500 for everybody you invited to take a look? But you had to invite one person a day, so you make $15,000 a month for inviting people to take a look. All of a sudden, everybody in the audience that hears that, well, sure, I could do that. Oh, so you could actually ask one person a day to take a look at your business, whether they said yes, no, or maybe. If I paid you $500. Well, sure. Well, could you do it every day? Because if you don't do it every day, you're fired. Could you do it every day no matter what story came up, no matter what kind of excuses came up, what kind of circumstances came up? You know, if somebody gets in an accident in your family, hospitalization, something like that, you can apply for a buy for that day. But other than that, you got to show up for work at least 30 minutes a day. Can you do that every day for $500 a day, 15 grand a month? Guess what? Almost everybody says, well, yeah, for 15 grand a month I can. Oh, so all of a sudden you can do this. Well, yeah, I can do it if you pay me 15 grand a month. Do you see the problem? The problem is not knowing what to do or how good we are at it. The problem is we don't believe it's worth it. We don't believe the work is worth it. That's my mantra. You want to crush it in network marketing? Develop a belief that the work is worth it. And you'll do the work. And guess what? When you do the work, you get way better at it. Like the best way to develop a skill in network marketing is not to go to a class on the skill or read a book or even buy one of my programs on how to get better at it. That's not the best use. The best use is to do it, right? So in a few minutes, I'm going to be out. Look at these waves. These are like 10. Some of these are cresting at 12 feet. This is record surf in Noosa, Australia. Are you kidding me? I should probably take a lifeguard with me. The only way I'm learning how to surf, I got a great coach. He goes out with me every time. He debriefs with me every time. But guess what? If I don't get in the water, I'm not going to learn how to surf. And what I learn is falling off the board. I don't learn much from actually staying on the board. I learn from when I fall off the board. So if you can get your mindset to the place where you can get motivated that the work is worth it, you'll go do the work, your skills will get better. So here's the perspective I want to give you today that might help you understand that the work is worth it. So think about this. What we have in network marketing is the opportunity to get in an income-producing community, in a model. Yeah, technically it's a business, but it's not a business the way most people think of it, and most people aren't looking for a business, right? They're just looking for what a business offers. They're looking for income, flexibility, freedom, simplicity, right? Autonomy, being in control. That's what people are looking for, not a business. We have an opportunity to get involved in something like that can pay us not earned income, if you listen to yesterday's message, not Walmart income, but asset income. Just like we owned a $500,000 rental home or a couple of $500,000 rental homes or 4 of them. We have the opportunity to earn that kind of income for the rest of our life, and it'll only take us 4 or 5 or 6 years of actually doing the work to get there. And here's the perspective that I want to focus on today, and that is we get for free. I pay Hayden, my surf coach, 130 Australian dollars for 90 minutes of coaching every time. Who are you paying $130 every time they get on a call with you, every time you read one of their articles, every time you watch one of their videos? Who are you paying to coach you? Probably no one. Why? Because in network marketing, in your company, your compensation plan, your product line, your management team, exactly what it is you're building in, you've got multi-millionaires in your upline. You got at least one of them. If you go all the way to the company, you got at least one. And every one of your companies, unless you're in a startup, you know, different subject altogether, right? You got a multi-millionaire who has done it with your comp plan, your company, your product line, same market as you, and they're going to teach you how to do it. They're going to teach you how to do it. They're going to keep teaching you how to do it. You know, it's pretty rare that somebody in your upline says, you can't get on my call, you can't get on my Zoom, you can't watch my videos, you can't listen to my training, you can't read my articles, right? That doesn't happen. It's free multi-millionaire training. So I just want you to imagine that I was a multi-millionaire in real estate investing. And what I said was, oh, Tamlin's trying to get me to go surf. What I said was, Tamlin, here's the deal. I'm going to teach you how to become a multi-millionaire in the next 4 or 5 years in real estate. It's going to cost you $1,000, and that's it, to get in. But I got to have you show up for an hour a day. You got to show up for an hour a day. We're going to look at houses. We're going to analyze deals. We're going to make offers. We're going to do the whole thing, and then I'm going to send you out to look for homes and make offers. But if you'll just do that work with me for 4 or 5 years, I'm going to show you the path. I'm not going to guarantee it for you, but I'm going to show you the path of how to become worth $2 or $3 million in 4 or 5 years. All it's going to cost you is $1,000. The mentoring, the coaching, the example, the leadership is all for free. Yes, Tamala, would you please wax up my board for me? Usually my coach carries my board, waxes it, does all that kind of, you know, lower level stuff. My surf gang is tired of my lives and wants me to come surfing. Anyway, that's the perspective I want to leave you guys with today. I just want you to think about it. In your opportunity, your product, your comp plan, you got multi-millionaires that have done it and are willing to teach you how to do it. And they're willing to teach you how to make income for the rest of your life. And there's not another opportunity on this planet that offers that. Not one, not nothing. In fact, I challenge any of you. Put it up here if you think there's another way. You think it's internet marketing? Are you crazy? It's not internet marketing. It's not social media. It's not traditional business. It's not sports. It's not crypto. It's not any of that. What? Oh, we gotta go surfing! Anyway, over and out. Thank you for listening. Share this if it was of value. I like that.